It's America's favorite seafood, shrimp. We eat 1.3 billion pounds of them a year, but how much of that is really fresh, caught from the Gulf? We ordered shrimp dishes we were told were from the Gulf at 6 popular seafood restaurants, and what we found might surprise you. Guerrero investigates.
Shrimp, it's the most popular seafood in America. But experts say more than 90% of the shrimp we eat is actually farm-raised overseas. And you may not know it by the way some restaurants advertise their seafood. So what about the shrimp you've ordered? Where does it really come from? We put some well-known seafood restaurants to the test and found something fishy going on.
We've got shrimp.
At Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, a nationwide chain based on the movie Forrest Gump,
Bubba Gump Shrimp's what they got.
you may think they'd catch their shrimp fresh from the Gulf, just like in the film. We went to their Times Square location in New York and ordered this delicious-looking shrimp dish.
Are those shrimp from the Gulf?
Not 100% sure where they're from.
But after he says he checked with the chef, the waiter came back to our table.
These are definitely Gulf shrimp.
But are they really? We sent our samples for analysis to 2 independent labs, and both agreed.
Definitely not Gulf shrimp.
So where are they from?
It's the most commonly farm-raised shrimp in the world. They're frequently farmed in Asia, South America, India, China.
So not the Gulf. We also tested the shrimp at Gumbo Bar in New York City.
People rave that you have the best gumbo in New York City.
Absolutely.
Chef Eric McCree touts Louisiana culture and cuisine on his menu.
Are the Louisiana barbecue shrimp from the Gulf? Yes, they're from the Gulf.
But our labs say they're from the Pacific.
They told us that it was actually imported and not from the Gulf at all. Don't you think that's sort of misleading to customers?
I'm the wrong person you're asking that question.
So what's the big deal? Does it really make any difference?
It's the best bite of seafood you could ever have.
At Parkway Bakery and Tavern, a New Orleans staple renowned for its crispy shrimp po' boys, head chef Justin Kennedy says they only ever serve local Gulf shrimp for a reason.
These people come from all over the world to try some of the best seafood that we have to offer in this city, and you're gonna give them something from another country when you got the best shrimp in your backyard?
He says not only is the taste of Gulf shrimp superior, restaurants pay much more to serve their customers the real deal.
I think it's very important to buy locally and buy fresh Gulf shrimp. The industry has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. If you're using foreign and sounding as domestic, that is a mortal sin in the restaurant industry in South Louisiana.
So surely we'd find real Gulf shrimp on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Louisiana is, after all, on the Gulf. Here at Old Nola Cookery, the sign reads Authentic New Orleans Cuisine. So we asked.
This is from the Gulf? That's Gulf shrimp, yes.
It's so cool that you get it from like local fishermen. Like that's like everything's local.
But the labs say that's simply not the case. We tried to speak to a manager.
Actually, we just had ordered some shrimp here recently and we're told that it was authentic Gulf shrimp, but we had it tested by 2 different labs and it was imported. Can you explain that? Are you misleading your customers?
The good news? We sampled dishes at 2 other New Orleans restaurants, Cornet and Commander's Palace. And the labs say they served us shrimp fresh from the Gulf.
The consumer wants to know that they're eating a good Gulf shrimp when in fact they're not.
For decades, 3rd-generation Louisiana shrimp boat captain Lance Nacio has supported his family running their small business, Anna Marie Shrimp.
Here in South Louisiana, we're blessed with all these natural resources, and you can make a decent living living off of the land.
He says he believes some restaurants' advertising may be misleading to customers.
The consumer is being duped. They're using pictures of fishermen, pictures of fishing boats in their restaurants, and they give the perception that they're serving domestic shrimp when in fact they're not.
How is this affecting your industry?
Every shrimp that is sold that's passed off as domestic is taking sales, is taking food from fishing families. They're doing everything that's right and working hard, but if the fishermen can't afford to stay in business and maintain their boats, we're going to lose an industry.
Seed Consulting founder David Williams says his team's work in conjunction with a Florida State University lab found the majority of the shrimp they tested from hundreds of restaurants around the country were imported shrimp, even when the restaurants say they're from the Gulf.
And all we need is for people to actually sell Gulf product when they say they're selling Gulf product, and the price will go up and the coastal communities can survive.
Old Nola Cookery says they proudly serve Gulf shrimp and just had a delivery before our visit, but did not provide us documentation. Filet Gumbo Bar tells us the title of their entree, Louisiana BBQ Shrimp, refers to how the shrimp is prepared, not the origin. Finally, Bubba Gump says their server made a simple mistake and apologized for the inaccurate information given about the source of their shrimp, saying they would never intentionally mislead anyone.